No headings, no breaks. Just one immersive, flowing, quantum life storyline with powerful science and emotional truth. You've probably noticed something strange about life. The more you try to control everything, your relationships, your future, your success, the tighter everything becomes. The more certainty you demand, the more your life freezes. It stops evolving. Nothing new enters. Nothing expands. And there's a reason for that. Not a psychological reason. A quantum reason. In 1927, a young physicist named Werner Heisenberg discovered something so shocking, so counterintuitive, that even Einstein tried to tear it apart. Heisenberg realized that the deeper you look into the fabric of reality, the less certainty you can have. The more precisely you know a particle's position, the less precisely you can know its momentum. And the more precisely you know its momentum, the less you can know where it actually is. This wasn't a flaw in our instruments. It wasn't a mistake in the math. It was a law of nature. Uncertainty is woven into the structure of the universe. It's not optional. It's fundamental. Niels Bohr, Heisenberg's mentor, expanded the idea into what he called complementarity. The understanding that reality isn't one thing or the other. It's both, depending on how you choose to look at it. The way you observe determines what becomes real. Einstein hated this. He spent decades arguing with Bohr. God does not play dice with the universe. But every time Einstein tried to restore certainty, experiments proved him wrong. The universe does play dice, and the dice are loaded with potential. Schrödinger added his own layer. His wave equation showed that particles aren't things. They are probabilities, ripples of potential waiting to interact with something. Paul Dirac gave this idea a mathematical structure, showing uncertainty isn't chaos. It's the natural consequence of the universe expressing itself as waves. But uncertainty wasn't just a scientific anomaly. It was the doorway to understanding consciousness. Physicist Eugene Wigner suggested something bold, that observation isn't passive. It's not the eye watching reality. It's the mind participating in it. And decades later, John Archibald Wheeler took it further. In his delayed choice experiments, he showed that the present can determine how a particle behaved in the past. Your observation reaches backward. Your choice changes the timeline. How do we live in a universe where the future influences the past? Where certainty collapses potential? Where reality waits for you to choose? Let's bring this to your life. Every time you grip tightly to a specific outcome, when will he love me? How will this work out? When will I be successful? You collapse your potential too early. You pin your wave function down before it has the space to unfold. You know this feeling. When you obsess, everything closes. You lose creativity. You lose intuition. You lose alignment. Why? Because at the emotional level, certainty kills possibility. Carlo Rovelli, one of the most respected physicists today, says that properties don't exist until they are related to an observer. Reality isn't fixed. It's relational. It depends on how you interact with it. The same is true in your life. Your reality depends on your relationship with the unknown. When you resist uncertainty, your reality becomes small. When you embrace it, you re-enter the field of infinite versions of you. David Bohm, the philosopher-physicist, believed uncertainty hides a deeper order, an implicate realm where everything is connected and meaningful. What feels uncertain on the surface is often part of a coherent unfolding underneath. And modern experiments continue to validate this. Anton Zeilinger, who won the Nobel Prize, showed through entanglement experiments that particles separated by miles behave as one system, obeying uncertainty together. Marcus Arndt showed that even large molecules, thousands of times bigger than atoms, still obey quantum interference. The bigger the system, the stranger the uncertainty. Uncertainty is not small. It's everywhere. It's everything. Now let's go deeper into your reality. In neuroscience, Uncertainty activates a state of heightened awareness. Your brain becomes more plastic, more awake, more ready to form new connections. This is where new timelines enter. This is where intuitive insights appear. This is where love, creativity, opportunity, and transformation slip in. Think about a moment when you surrendered in your life, when you stopped forcing, stopped controlling. What happened? Magic, synchronicities, unexpected breakthroughs. People showed up, doors opened, because in the unknown, your wave function expands. You become unpredictable, and unpredictable people can create extraordinary realities. If you're loving this deeper intersection of quantum physics, consciousness, and identity, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss these weekly episodes. Heisenberg didn't show us that life is chaotic. He showed us that life is alive, forever responding to how you choose to interact with it. You don't need certainty. You need clarity of intention and surrender to the unknown. Because everything you want, your dream relationship, your abundance, your purpose, is hiding in the space you're afraid to step into. If you want to explore the science more deeply, check the Amazon reading list below. Let's close with the truth the greatest physicists discovered. When you let go, you open the field. When you relax your grip, possibilities return. When you stop demanding guarantees, you give the universe permission to surprise you. The unknown is not empty. It's filled with timelines. It's the birthplace of your next self. In the next episode, we're entering the deepest layer of existence, the quantum vacuum, the field of infinite energy and abundance beneath everything you see. This is where reality begins, and where your power truly lives. Stay open, stay curious, stay uncertain, because uncertainty is the portal to your next reality.